Welcome to this short video about how some of the roads used to look around the Academy before the great disaster of 1987, when they changed the roads and made them better. Here is a photograph of the intersection of Huntington Pike and Paper Mill Road. We are looking east toward Buck Road. Look at all the bushes around the Thomas's house on the right. This very small station wagon is stopped on Paper Mill Road facing westbound. You can see the pike in the foreground, and you can see the cars going either way on Alnwick Road a little bit in the distance. Here is a picture of the driveway and garage that belonged to the Thomases. This would be just about behind where that little station wagon was, a little bit east of the intersection of Paper Mill Road and the Pike. Here is a different view of that same poured slab driveway that belonged to the Thomases. You can see cars on the Pike a little bit off to the right. Here is another view of the same scene. This photo was taken from the end of the Cathedral driveway off of Alnwick Road. If you look across the pike, you can see the Thomases' old house. Just to the right of the Thomases' house is the Ted Alden residence. Now if we turn the camera a little bit to the left, we can look up Alnwick Road to the intersection of Alnwick and the Pike with the intersection of Paper Mill and the Pike, a little bit behind that car that is under the red light. Now if we swing the camera to the right, we can see Alnwick Road with its line of trees, and off in the distance you can see College Avenue. Here's another view looking down Alnwick from the Pike. Look at that line of trees, and again look at the old College Avenue back toward the left heading up toward the Academy. Here is another photograph of the intersection of Huntington Pike and Paper Mill Road facing west. So interesting that that street sign says 2nd Street Pike. Turning the camera a little bit to the right, you can see that old white sign for the Brynthaven Cathedral. Many of us barely remember that sign, if at all, and I know I, for one, do not miss it, not one single bit. Now let's cross the street and look at Paper Mill Road as it goes back out and meets the Pike. There is the fence that bordered the properties of Caronwood and Glencairn. Now if we walk along the path that used to be there, from Benaid Hall over toward Quarry Road, we can see the old entrance off of Huntington Pike to the circle around in front of Benaid Hall. Of course, that is no longer there. Here is another view of that same path, looking off to where the old clay tennis courts used to be. Here is another view of the old Benaid Hall entrance off of Huntington Pike. And one more view looking down toward Quarry Road. Now crossing the Pike, still looking down toward Quarry Road, we can see College Avenue. I think it was called College Avenue and not College Road. If I'm wrong, please forgive me. If you look carefully to the left behind that tree trunk, you can see the spur off of College Avenue. Here's a photograph of the same spot. The spur is the road closed. Now College Avenue does not exist anymore. It was more or less blown up as part of the great plan of 1987 that some so lovingly remember as the great disaster of 1987. Oh well, I guess that is progress. Well, I hope you have enjoyed my short but sweet disaster movie. Thanks for watching.